Hello, my name's Michelle. This will be a 45-minute Vinyasa style yoga practice. This is actually the first part of a 3-part series where in this first class we will not use any props, not have any modifications. Not to say that you shouldn't do that. This is for educational purposes where the next part will be all modifications, all props. And then the third part will be the same type of sequence, but within using a chair. So if you know how to modify and you want to follow along with part 1, feel free to do so. If you don't know how to modify, then my suggestion is to skip this video and go to part 2. So whichever one you use, again, knowing where you are at in your yoga practice, not pushing yourself beyond where you should be, and listening to your body. So let's go ahead and get started. So we'll find a comfortable seated position, just like I am right now. Legs can be crossed. Maybe you have your feet flat with your knees up. Maybe the legs are out long. Begin by settling into the shape. Maybe you close your eyes or soften your gaze. Wherever you're at, sit up tall. So find length in your spine, allowing the shoulders to drop away from your ears. And take a moment to observe. Shifting your awareness to your breath. Start by lengthening your inhales and exhales. So breathing in deeply through the nose. Exhale just as deeply through the nose. Inhale, filling the belly, filling the chest. Exhale, let it all out. Do that a few more times. Finding that rhythmic inhale and exhale. Maybe it's to a count of 3 or 4. Whatever it is, make sure it's the same count for your in-breath and your out-breath. Last bit here, see if you can find that little constriction in the back of your throat. Your Ujjayi pranayama, so maybe it'll sound like waves of the ocean. You should be able to hear that breath. We'll start with some shoulder rolls. Inhale, drawing the shoulders up. Exhale, drop them down your spine. A few more times. Inhale, up. Exhale them down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Switching direction, so bringing them back and up and then forward. So back and up and forward. One more time. Allowing the shoulders to rest. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder, stretching the side of your neck, so left side of your neck. Drop the chin to the chest. Left ear comes to left shoulder. Head comes to neutral. Let's do that again, starting to the left. Exhale, drop the chin to chest. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. And then drawing the head back through center. Inhale, reach both arms high to the sky. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Left hand reaches over. Your chest is still forward, so we're stretching the left side of the body now. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bending to the left side. So right fingertips reach Your sits bones are still on the ground, so if you lifted that right hip up, press it back down. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, let's twist to the right now. Right hand behind you, left hand outside the right thigh. Still sitting up tall, so lengthen the spine. Inhale, come through center, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, fold, hands down to the ground. Maybe round your back, let your head hang down. Use your core. Inhale, reach up high. We're going to flow through that sequence 2 more times. So exhale, bend to the right. Follow your breath. Inhale through center. Exhale, bend left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale and twist. Inhale, up high. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Use the core. Inhale, up. 1 more time. Again, following your breath. So first we bend. 1 bend to each side. And then we twist. Exhale, out on the twist. Inhale, fill it up when you reach. Last time we reach high. Exhale, hands to the ground. But this time, let's roll onto our hands and knees for tabletop. Fingertips spread wide. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We'll take some cats and cows. Inhale, dropping the belly, gazing forward. Exhale, round the spine, gaze back at the legs. Still using that breath. Inhale, drop the belly, heart reaches. Exhale, empty out the breath, look at the legs. So a few more times. Again, let your breath be your guide. Last time, 1 more cat, 1 more cow. Coming to that neutral tabletop. Inhale, extend the right leg out behind you at hip height. Go ahead and point and flex the foot. Roll around the ankle. Take it in the other direction. Flexing the foot, reaching the left hand out in front of you, thumb up like you're trying to reach to shake someone's hand. Exhale, squeeze the knee and elbow together around the back. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, squeeze and round. Inhale, reach. Last time. Exhale, squeeze and round. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, release the hand and knee down. Switching sides, extend the left leg out long behind you, starting by pointing and flexing the foot, finding movement in the ankle joint. Go ahead and find those little circles with the ankle now. Switching directions. Flexing the foot, reaching the right arm out long. See if you can pull the fingertips and the heel in an opposite direction. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, draw the knee and elbow together. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, squeeze it in. We're rounding the back just like in cat. Inhale, extend. 1 more time. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release it down. Nice job. Let's take another cat and cow. Let's really cow and cat, cow first. Inhale, look up. Exhale, and round. Find that neutral back. Inhale, reach the right arm out to the side and up to the sky. Maybe look up at the fingertips. Exhale, thread that hand between the left wrist and left knee, bringing the back of the right shoulder down to the mat. Option to extend the left arm out long. Still breathing. Find that Ujjayi breath. Allow the left hand to come under your shoulder. Inhale, right arm reaches up high. Exhale, release it down. Left side. Inhale, lift the fingers out and up. Look up. Exhale, thread it through. The left shoulder comes down to the mat. Extend the right arm out long and breathe. Right hand comes under right shoulder. Inhale, bring that left arm up and out and float it down towards the ground. One more round of a cow and a cat, dropping the belly, gazing up. Exhale, tucking the tailbone, rounding the spine. From that neutral tabletop, bring the knees wide, big toes to touch. Sink the hips back over the heels. Extend the arms long, child's pose. Your forehead may be touching the mat. Maybe you have your forearms touching the mat. Your choice, or maybe you keep the arms a little straight, tenting up the fingertips, keeping the arms up high. One more big breath in and out. On your next inhale, rise up, tuck the toes. Exhale, hips come up, downward facing dog. Bringing the feet hips width apart or wider. Hands are shoulder width apart or wider. Heels tracking down towards the mat. Go ahead and bend one knee and then the other, walking out our dog. Notice if there's too much weight in your hands and if you need to shift your chest back a little bit to come closer to the thighs. Inhale, look between the hands. Exhale, take a big step to the top of the mat. One foot then the other. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins. So flatten the back. Crown of the head reaching forward, tailbone reaching back. Exhale, fold. We'll pause here in ragdoll, so maybe you bring your feet hips width apart. Hands can touch the ground. Elbows, maybe you grab opposite elbows. Maybe you shake your head, yes and no. You can sway it side to side. So notice how you're feeling in this moment. If you grab opposite elbows, let the hands come down towards the mat. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, arms reach high to the sky. Exhale, press the hands together at heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Go ahead, grab the left wrist. We're going to take a bend over to the right side. Side body stretch, just like we did when we were seated. Firmly pressing your feet down into the mat. Inhale, reaching up, look up. Exhale, grabbing the right wrist, bending to the left side. Inhale, arms reach high to the sky. Exhale, bend the elbows. Let's goddess out the arms, opening up through the chest, squeezing the shoulders together. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward, fold, hands down to the mat. We'll take 3 sun salutations. Inhale, reach and look halfway. Plant the hands, stepping both feet back, high plank. Engaging your core, start to bend into the elbows. The first one, let's lower all the way down onto our bellies. Untuck the toes. Inhale, straighten the arms, cobra pose. Drawing the shoulders together, opening up through the chest. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips come up. Use the core, downward facing dog. We'll stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, big step or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, arms reach high to the sky. Exhale, press the palms together. They come to heart center. So 2 more times for that sun A. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the ground. Inhale, lift halfway, look forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back. Bending the elbows, keeping the arms by your sides. We're lowering halfway down this time. Flip onto the tops of your feet. Straighten the arms, upward facing dog. We're still opening up through the chest like before. Tuck the toes, hips come up. Downward facing dog. Again, those 3 breaths. Ujjayi pranayama. Inhale, look between the hands, bend those knees. Exhale, step or float, top of mat. Inhale, hands come up the shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Exhale, press the hands together. One last time. Inhale, reach up high, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or jump back, high plank. Lowering halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up, downward facing dog. Always using downward facing dog to come back to your breath if you notice you lost it as you started your movements. With the next inhale, look between the hands. Exhale, float top of mat. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up high, grow tall. Exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful. We'll stay at the top of the mat for a moment. Take a little step back with the left foot. So you want your feet hips width apart or wider. All 10 toes facing towards the front of the room or the front of your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Exhale and fold. Hands come down to the ground. So this is our pyramid pose or intense leg stretch. Think about drawing the right hip back. Gazing down toward your foot, or maybe you bring the head down a little bit more, and then your chin comes towards your shin. If you want, maybe you inhale, lift halfway, finding length, and exhale, fold a little deeper. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Stepping the right foot back. Setting up on the other side. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Exhale and fold. Start by hinging at the hips. Pulling that left hip back. Noticing if your weight is evenly distributed between both feet. If not, maybe you shift your weight a little back and forth between the 2 feet. Maybe you take that inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, folding deeper. Place the hands on your hips. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, step the right foot up to meet the left one. Placing the hands together at heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up high to the sky. Look up. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Take a big step back with the left foot so the right foot's forward. Dropping the back knee down. Inhale, reach the arms high to the sky. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. See if you can get a nice stretch across that hip flexor. So maybe you need to move that back left knee a little bit. Exhale, hands to the mat. Shift your hips back, half splits. So the right leg is straight, right toes reaching high to the sky. Your hips are still up, so your hips are over that back knee versus sitting down low. So keeping the hips up high. Walk the hands forward. Tuck the left toes. Lift the knee up. Lift the right arm. Find a twist so your chest twists towards the right side. See if you can straighten that back left leg a little bit more. Beautiful. The right hand comes down. Step the left foot up to meet the right one. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. So we'll do that all on the left side now. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, melt forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, stepping the right foot back, dropping the right knee down. Untuck those toes, sweep the arms up. So low lunge on the other side. Dropping the shoulders away from the ears. If you notice, they're up, so drop them down. Place the hands down, shift the hips back. Left toes pulling back towards your face. Noticing the stretch along the hamstring of that left leg. And breathing into the sensations. Bending the left knee so the foot is flat. Lifting the back knee up. Reaching the left arm high to the sky, so twisting to the left side. Squeezing those thighs together. You feel a little wobbly. Exhale, drop the hand down. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, dripping forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, press the hands together, palms to heart center. Just taking a moment here, noticing how you're feeling, noticing your breath, noticing your feet rooting down into the mat. Ujjayi pranayama, so come back to that breath, that oceanic sound, the victorious breath. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, gaze up. Exhale, tip forward, hands come down. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the hands, step the feet back. We're taking that vinyasa, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up, downward facing dog. No pause here. Inhale, reach that right leg high to the sky, 3-point. Exhale, step your foot between your hands, squeezing those thighs together, the knees not coming down. This time we reach the arms up for a high lunge, high crescent lunge. The back heel is lifted. You're on the ball of that left foot. Exhale, tee out the arms, warrior two. Gaze over the right fingertips, drawing the shoulder blades together so your chest is opening up. Your hips are opening up. Beautiful. Dropping the left hand to the back of the left leg. Flip the right palm up. Reach the hand up and back. Peaceful warrior. Breathing into the space in the front right side of your body. Exhale, dropping the right hand down to the mat, either inside or outside that foot. Left arm reaches up. And then bring the fingertips all the way forward so the left bicep is by your ear. Your chest is facing to the left side, not down to the ground. Inhale, rise back up, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat, stepping the foot back, lowering yourself halfway down. Inhale, find your upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up, downward facing dog. Switching sides, inhale, floating the left leg up, 3-point. Exhale, step the foot forward, squeezing the thighs together before you lift your torso up. Engaging your abdominals so your core muscles are helping to stabilize. Exhale, tee out the arms, and you spin the blade of that back foot flat, pressing it down into the mat. Dropping the right hand to the back of the right leg, flip the left palm up, reach it up and back. Gaze up at those left fingertips if you can. Still keep a nice bend in that left leg. Dropping the left hand down to the ground. Right hand reaches up, and then the right hand reaches forward. Inhale, rising up for that warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat, stepping the left foot back to meet the right. Vinyasa, lowering halfway, opening up the chest, Sending the hips high, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. We'll stay here for probably 5 breaths. If you prefer to come to child's pose, you can come to child's pose as well. If you're in that child's pose position, coming to downward facing dog, looking between the hands, let's take a big step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up high to the sky. Exhale, press the hands together in heart center. We'll do some balancing now. Shifting the weight into the left foot. Reaching the right knee up high, starting with stork pose. Flexing the toes. Maybe extend the arms up high. Bringing the hands forward while you extend the leg behind you for a warrior 3. So let's fly this warrior. Flexing that right foot. Trying to make a big letter T with your body. Let's come on back up, tick-tock that up. Crossing the right leg over the left one, start to bend the left knee, sink the hips low. So we have eagle legs here. If you want, you can tee out the arms, crossing the right one under the left. The backs of the hands can touch. And then maybe you try to reach around and grab for the palm. Still keep the hips low. If you can, maybe that right foot wraps around the left calf. Nice job. Let's unwind. Release that down. Maybe shake it out. Inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come together, bringing them to heart center. Shifting the weight into the right leg this time. Drawing the left knee up. Flexing the foot. Pausing here. Reach the arms up high. Start to extend the arms forward. Your chest lowers down while that left leg comes behind you, making that big letter T. Think about maybe finding a little up dog in your back and chest so you lift it up a little bit more. Beautiful. Drawing the knee in towards your chest, coming back up. We are crossing that left leg over the right. Start to bend both knees. Your hands can stay at heart center. Maybe you tee them out. Finding eagle arms, left under right. Lifting the backs of the hands to touch. My balance on this side is pretty crappy. And then wrapping the hands. Again, maybe you can wrap the left foot around the back of the right leg. Option to lift the elbows up a little bit higher. Still breathing. One more big inhale. Exhale, release, shake it out. Nice job. Inhale, reaching the arms up high to the sky. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, press the palms together at heart center. Let's take a big step back with the left foot and turn to face the left side of the mat. So all 10 toes facing the long side, reaching the arms up high. And let's actually take the toes to face the corners of the mat, bending the elbows, bending the knees. Let's find a goddess pose here. Drawing the shoulders together, opening up through the chest. Reaching it up tall, 5-pointed star. Exhale, sinking it down low. We'll do that a few more times. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, down low. Last time, inhale up high. Exhale, down low. Let's hold. Placing your hands on your thighs. Sinking the hips a little bit lower, yeah. Let's dip the right shoulder down. Then switch, let's dip the left shoulder down. How about one more time each side, dipping the right shoulder down. Dipping the left shoulder down. Inhale, come up, 5 pointed stars, straighten those legs. Oh, that feels so good. Exhale, hands to heart center. Turn to face the front of the mat, stepping that left foot forward. Nice job. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. Let's take one more vinyasa. From downward facing dog, stepping or jumping to the top of the mat and coming down to a seat, we will find boat pose. Start with your feet flat on the ground, knees pointed up, finding length in the spine. Lean your torso back so your chest is lifted, and then lift the legs up, extending the arms out. See if you can squeeze the knees a little bit closer together. Option to extend the legs if you want to extend the legs long. One more big inhale. Let's exhale, lower to canoe. So our shoulders hover, our heels hover. Feel the abdominal cavity engage, so all of it. See if you can squeeze the abdominals and come back up to boat. Yes, nice. Still breathing. Lowering back down, canoe. Engaging that core, protecting the low back. See if you can lift it up one more time. Lift, lift, lift. Beautiful job. Keeping the chest lifted. One more canoe. Lowering it down. Hover, hover, hover. And then drop the heels, drop the head and shoulders. Nice job. Maybe you draw the knees in. You can rock it side to side. Finding that Ujjayi Pranayama if you lost it while we were doing that little core work. We'll take a few back bends now. So your feet are flat on the mat. Knees pointed up, hands down by your sides. So we'll take 3 bridges, or if you have wheel in your practice, you could do that as well. So bring the heels of your feet close to your glutes, press the palms into the ground, staring straight up. Inhale, lift those hips up to the sky. So like I said, you're still gazing straight up. You want to protect that neck, so don't look side to side. And there's a little space. You can take your fingers and stick them underneath the neck. So you don't want the neck completely flat. You want to keep that natural, the natural curve that's there in your neck. Exhale, slowly lower down. We'll pause just for a moment, bringing the heels closer to the glutes one more time. Inhale, lifting up. If you want, maybe you lift that right leg up to the sky. So still keeping that left hip lifted while the right leg is up. Exhale, release the foot down, releasing the hips down. Just taking a brief pause. Last time, if you need to bring the heels closer together, palms pressing into the mat, lift the hips up, gazing up, maybe lifting that left leg. Breathing in and out. The breath is what's important here. Your breath is yoga. Releasing the foot, releasing the hips. Beautiful job. Maybe you draw one knee in and then the other. Maybe you rock it side to side. Let's all rock it forward and back, forward and back. Coming up to seated, legs are extended out long. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinging forward at the hips, reaching for your feet, your toes, your ankles, your shins, wherever you can reach. And then if you want, you can round the spine, let the head hang down. Maybe softening the knees a little bit if you need to soften the knees. Slowly coming back up. We will keep the right leg extended, drawing the left foot in so the bottom of the left foot is touching the side of the right leg. The right leg is still long. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, folding forward one more time. Again, hands reach wherever they can. And then letting the head drop down. Walking the hands back towards your body, rising up. So this left foot comes flat, and then maybe you cross it over the right leg. We'll take a twist here so the left hand comes behind you. Right hand can reach high to the sky. And then take that elbow outside the thigh. So your chest is still lifted. You still have the crown of the head reaching up. Unwind, extend that left leg out. We draw the right leg in this time, bottom of the foot touching the side of the left thigh. Sitting up tall, reaching the arms up overhead, folding it forward. Even though we're slowing down, we're still focusing on that breath. Seeing if you can use that breath to start to calm down the nervous system, especially after the back bends, which are very invigorating. Walking your hands back in, bringing the torso up. That foot comes flat. Maybe you cross it over the left leg, just an option. Right hand comes behind you, reaching the left arm up, twisting so the elbow comes outside the thigh, helping to get a little leverage for that twist. So your chest is facing over towards the right side. If you have the space, maybe you twist a little deeper and even start to look towards the back of the room. Remembering the twist is from our spine though, not from our neck, so we're not trying to just turn our head towards the back of the room. It's the whole torso. Unwinding, extending that leg long, and we'll roll down onto our back for a few finishing postures. So slowly coming down, drawing the knees into the chest one at a time, rocking it side to side. Allowing both knees to fall over to the right. Maybe you extend the left arm out, gazing at the fingertips. If you want, maybe you close the eyes. That top left leg, option to extend it straight if you want, deepening the twist. That's just an option though. Know if you extended it, you can always bring it back in. If you extended that left leg, go ahead and bend the knee, drawing the knees through center, and simply letting them fall over to the left side. Again, options, you can extend that right arm out. You can gaze at the right fingers. You can straighten that top right leg. If you do straighten the leg, you still want the knees to be together so the leg's not hovering up in the air. Just keep it resting on the left one. If you straighten that right leg, bending the knee, bringing both legs up through center, drawing both knees into the chest, taking little rocks side to side. Draw the knees towards your armpits, grabbing for the outside blades of the feet, so the tops of the feet or the bottoms of the feet are facing up towards the sky. This is our happy baby. You can keep it here. Maybe you rock it side to side. Maybe you straighten one leg long and then straighten the other leg long. So notice what feels good in your body as we start to wrap up our practice. If there are any other shapes you would like to take before Shavasana, feel free to do so now. When you're ready, drawing both knees in towards your chest, let's take a big inhale in, exhale out. One more big inhale in, exhale out. Last time, inhale in, lifting your head so that your nose comes towards your knees. Holding at the top of the inhale, sipping a little more air. Exhale through the mouth. Straighten the legs, allowing them to come wide. Arms are down by your sides. Maybe you close your eyes or soften your gaze. And then enjoy your next few moments in Shavasana. Slowly bring awareness back to your body. Inviting small movements into your fingers, your toes, your wrists and your ankles, your arms and your legs. Maybe moving your head side to side. Reaching the arms overhead for a full body stretch. Drawing one knee in and then the other. Rolling onto your side. Pausing for a moment. Maybe using your hands as a pillow for your head. pressing yourself up to a seated position. Eyes can be closed, or maybe you soften your gaze. Taking a moment just to notice how your body feels after integrating your breath and your movement. Pressing the palms together at heart center. Thank you for joining me and allowing me to guide you through your practice. The light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. We bring our hands to third eye center and bow to one another. Namaste. Don't forget, this was part 1 in a 3-part series. If you would like to check out series or part 2, where you'd see how to use blocks and straps and variations in the poses, you could do that. Or if you prefer a chair yoga, then check out part 3 in the series.